Hello everyone. Today, I'll take you through the latest enhancements in the cost sheet under the production module. We've added 5 powerful enhancements to make cost estimation more accurate, flexible, and efficient. Enhancement 1. Subassembly item support. You can now capture costs at the subassembly item level and copy them directly to the BOM for accurate planning. Enhancement 2. Flexibility to adjust component rates. Update component rates instantly to reflect real-time or estimated costs. Enhancement 3. Copy existing cost sheets. Duplicate existing sheets in a few clicks for faster preparation. Enhancement 4. Flexibility for modification post-approval. Need changes after approval? Authorized users can revert cost sheets to editable mode and make corrections without breaking workflow. Enhancement 5. Audit trail. Every change is tracked with user and timestamp details, ensuring full transparency. And with that, let's jump straight into the demonstration. We will begin by creating a new cost sheet. Here, you'll notice a new column for adding subassembly items in the cost sheet, so each subassembly can now have its own set of cost and component details. This helps capture costs at a more detailed level, ensuring accurate cost estimation during cost planning. Next, let's look inside the component window and add few components. You'll notice along with system-generated rates, we now have a new field called cost rate. If your profile has the right, you can directly edit and enter real-time or negotiated rates. You'll also notice a new column for unit of measurement. This has been added in component windows across production module, which will help with visibility and informed decisions. Let's quickly add all components. Let's save this cost sheet. Now, instead of creating a cost sheet from scratch, you can also choose to copy an existing cost sheet. Using the new Copy Cost Sheet button, you can search with filters like date range, department, route ID, etc. to populate the cost sheet. Once populated, you can select the desired cost sheet to populate the details. On the selection, you get the option to retain existing rates or use current system rates. When prompted, clicking Yes will populate the previously entered component rates from the selected cost sheet. Clicking No will fetch the latest system rates for the components. This way you can now instantly create a new cost sheet pre-filled with all the details. This saves time and avoids duplication of efforts. Let's save this cost sheet and approve it. Now, let's copy this cost sheet into the bill of material. Let's add the item. Click on Copy Cost Sheet Components and select the cost sheet to copy. When you do, the system auto-populates subassembly items in the BOM with the respective component requirements. Let's go back to the cost sheets. Here, we've also added a revert option. This allows you to move an approved cost sheet back to the editable state. Once the changes are made, you can simply reapprove the sheet. Let's see that. On revert, the system will ask for confirmation, as the cost sheet will no longer be available for tagging in the item master. Let's go ahead and revert. You'll see the cost sheet status change to created and the approval details removed. From here, you're free to make any modifications in the cost sheet. It could be any value or even the components. Let's save this cost sheet and approve it. On resave, the system asks whether you would like to refresh the system rate with the latest available rates for the components. Let's proceed with yes. Now, the list view shows the status as approved. Along with this, approval and modification information are also updated. We have also introduced an audit trail for cost sheet. Let's see that. It reflects each and every change made in the cost sheet, ensuring full transparency with timestamps. Here, you'll notice two rows for this cost sheet, one reflecting the revert action and the other showing the modification and approval. You can compare these rows to see which values were updated. This works similar to the audit trail in other forms, so we won't go into further detail here. We recommend enabling the audit trail for the cost sheet after the update, as it will not be enabled by default. With these enhancements, the cost sheet module is now more powerful and more efficient. Thank you for watching.